れは木々がアルドロンの木が死んでいく。
なんとかの呪いって言うんだ。命を大切に思えば思うほどその命を奪うんだって。
まさかアンクセラムの呪いか。
この力のせいでゼレフは苦しんで悲しんで絶望したんだ。その力を利用するなんてちょっとひでえかな。悪い兄ちゃん。
まずい、このままではアルドロンが枯れてしまう。消滅。
So that was a clip from the latest episode of Fairy Tail, and I'm going to be reviewing this episode and the previous episode in this video because I was too busy last week to review Fairy Tail. But basically, the Wood Dragon has awoken. All the orbs were destroyed 2 episodes ago, so this, last 2 episodes, the Wood Dragon has arrived. And as I predicted previously, without reading the manga, the Wood Dragon had a twist. He turned out to be too powerful for the White Mage. In fact, the White Mage got played. Apparently, there's somebody above the White Mage. We see her, and she basically, I'm guessing she's one of the dragon gods or something in human form, kind of like Ignil's son, something like that. She played the White Mage. The White Mage ends up reawakening the Wood Dragon, but the Wood Dragon is just way too powerful. I mean, he's so OP. He's so OP. The freaking Magic Council in the previous episode fire bunch of freaking cannons, more powerful than the Jupiter cannons at him, and he takes it like it's nothing. He just tanks the attack. And, he even is able to basically create his own little tree army. And in this episode, we see him like really the extent of his power, where he can copy anybody's power, and he'll like read your mind, find out who you think is the most powerful person, and then replicate that person and their powers to fight against you. And that's why he ends up replicating ZEREF. But turns out, even for the Wood Dragon god, ZEREF was just too powerful, and he loses control of ZEREF's power, and then he has to like get himself out of the ZEREF form before he does damage to himself right there. So Natsu says an interesting strategy, though, after this, that he's going to try to get all the other Wood Dragon soldiers to become ZEREF. So basically the Wood Dragon defeats himself, which that's pretty brilliant. Natsu's a pretty good strategist. Who knew? I never knew Natsu could strategize like that. That's so crazy. But, yeah, so, like, the Wood Dragon has all these, like, freaking soldiers. It turns out he also has 4 guardians, and they're guys that basically, they are manifestations of the Wood Dragon himself. So this is the Wood Dragon's main form. And, his real name is ALDORON. I think I'm saying that correctly. And he explains his history, how he, fought Facnologia, he lost, he was way smaller back then, but then he came to this continent, got way bigger, way stronger, and he has all this immense power, and he divided himself up into, like, multiple people. This is his main, like, his brain, essentially, in a more humanoid form, and he has a bunch of other forms, too. One's good at, like, strategy, one's good at strength. It's, kind of interesting, and he has, like, other golems and stuff like that. There's one that kind of... This one kind of looks interesting. I don't know what to make of him, but he's the one going against Jalal, and apparently he's like the one that's like really good at strategy. And then there's like this little creepy flower one. Try to pull up on him. Yeah, he's so creepy. He has like a cute voice, but he's the one that's like, his name is like I think it's like something deadly something, but he's like a flower monster, and he can basically use flowers, cover you in like these spores, and then like just kill you pretty quickly. Like you're immobilized, and then you die like soon after. And he ends up almost killing Carla, which is crazy to think about. And then all the weaker Fairy Tail members show up, the ones that we think of as like fodder, and they're able to take him down surprisingly. That was kind of like a big twist, and goes to show the power of friendship, but which, is kind of a trope of Fairy Tail, but also shows that these guys, they're not useless. This isn't just the 5 members of Fairy Tail matter. No, even the weaker members in Fairy Tail can get the job done. Even not just Wendy, not just Urza, freaking Natsu and Gray, Loxus, or, freaking Makarov. No, even the weak guys, even the guys we forget their names half the time, can show up and get W's. So that was kind of cool to see. But yeah, I just want to do a quick review here of these last 2 episodes. I thought it was pretty dope. Love to see, you know, this with the Wood Dragon is just so OP. He's more OP than I thought he would be. And it's really cool to see, like, the White Mage is, like, kind of a joke now. They even did, like, a little gag where they show, like, how she brought the bodies over here, and she had to, like, drag all the fairy tale bodies after she knocked them out. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I'll give this episode a, 8 out of 10. It was decent. Wherever you are, have a fantastic day, and peace out.